Today we're going to be talking about the worst out of CES 2010. We've got Tom Merritt and JG Mason.
Save time and money by skipping business trips and using GoToMeeting. Visit gotomeeting.com/techpodcast and get 30 days for free.
CES 2010 has come and gone, and there wasn't like a breakout product or anything. There was a lot of cool technologies like 3D TV, ebooks, slates, or whatever they're calling them now, and everything has apps and apps. Tom, what was the thing you saw that you think just won't land with consumers?
You know, a lot of people think that's going to be 3D TVs, but actually I think 3D TVs will do just fine with consumers, even though they don't care about it, because it's just going to be in all the televisions. It's not that hard. I think the slates, Apple might be able to pull it off with some tablet that may or may not come out, but most people are just not into the tablets, and they were really pushing them this year. And I think the theory is, okay, well, people really like the Kindle, and that's pretty much a slate. But the way we got to smartphones becoming massively popular was through the music player, and I think you need to have that slow evolution. You can't just say, hey, ebooks are sort of popular, so let's just come up with a bunch of tablets and people will use them. There's got to be a more compelling reason why people will want to buy tablets, and I didn't hear anybody explain to me a really compelling reason for that.
JG, is there any companies you thought were totally on crack, or like the consumers would have to be on something to buy these things, or what did you see?
You know, touching on some of what Tom said, it's the companies that like produce the Skiff, the Q, and then the countless other ebook readers that we saw. It's, you know, yeah, there's a market there, but it's still very small, and I think it's way smaller than all these companies that are evolving to build these things. You know, it's like they're jumping on the Apple iPod trip, and they don't want to miss this time.
Well, was there anything positive? I mean, my favorite thing out of the whole show was the U1, the Lenovo U1 IdeaPad, which was that really cool laptop where you can actually rip off the display and it's a whole secondary computer. We got a lot of video of that on techbee.com. And I guess CNET might have had one, I think.
I think your hands are in one of our videos, actually.
Yes, I was the hand model there. But what do you guys think? JG, what was your favorite thing out of the whole show?
My favorite thing was a little thing that Sony did in their dash. A lot of people think, yeah, it's just a small Chumby thing. I don't know where it's going to go. But I think if you look at that and then look at the next evolutionary step of it, is it's a very simple, very cheap machine that you can run applications that everybody wants to run. I mean, you could easily see a $99 small tablet that runs the Chumby OS, that runs Pandora, that lets you watch Netflix, all these kind of cool things. I think it's going to happen. I think it's going to happen kind of quick.
But are you looking at the Dash as actually a tablet instead of that Chumby-like device? Is that what you're actually saying?
I think that's the next jump.
I think you're out of your mind. Tom, what did you like?
I liked the IdeaPad too, actually, and that's pretty much been my answer to this question all the way through. But I also was kind of impressed with what Powermat's doing, because it's solving the problems with Powermat. Powermat's the wireless charging. And a lot of people didn't want to use it because you have to put this bulky thing on your device, whether it's a smartphone or an MP3 player or whatever. And they've changed that to where you just buy a battery. So whatever battery size you've got in your phone or in your device, you just buy that and put it in. Boom, you have wireless charging. And I think that's really, really smart and essential move for them, because I think a lot of people do want that convenient Powermat wireless charging. They just didn't want to like encase their phone. The bad problem is there is no user replaceable battery on the iPhone without really ripping into it. So a lot of people who have iPhones are still going to have to put this silly case around it. They've made it thinner, but it's still an issue. But I think they're a company to watch in the wireless power, because they really are paying attention to what people want and modifying in that respect, rather than just throwing a bunch of features at the wall.
I think that's all the time we got for now. Guys, thanks a lot for being on the show. Tom Merritt, any sites you want to plug right now? Maybe CNET, Brilliant.
Yeah, I mean, you know, podcast podcast.cnet.com is the place to find all our podcasts. CNET TV.com is all our video, and TomMerritt.com is everything I do.
How about you, JG?
You'll find a lot of gadget stuff at gadgetel.com, and then more mobile specific over at knowyourcell.com.
And of course, I'm going to plug right now techbee.com, where we have tons of videos everywhere: iTunes, Blip, YouTube, anywhere you can go, you can watch us. So thanks a lot, guys, and thanks for watching.
This show brought to you by GoDaddy.com. Use promo code TVI7 and get any .com domain name for $7.49.